too more tough for them to take.
I think it's already tough looking at the draft coming up from YAMA Esports. It's once again some kind of mixed type of composition coming up from them, but Cockatiel Supremacy, they have everything that they need to have to win the game. So this is the game number four. Game number four, obviously, between YAMA Sports versus Cockatiel Supremacy. This is Golden Hour Cup 2026. You are watching grand finals between Nepali team YAMA Sports and Bangladeshi team Cockatiel Supremacy. Best of 7 series where 2 wins have already been secured by Cockatiel Supremacy. So let's see who will be the one to win the game number 4.
Absolutely, and here we go. The Dash versus Hybrid. Already level 2 for Dash, and Hybrid is struggling to get the level 2. And okay, so Hercules took huge damage for win-win. And he just forced to take recall, and like it's a bad situation whenever you're just roam forcefully gets recall instead of like providing the vision, and like sometimes it creates difference in the early stage, like your squishy heroes might get slain by your absence. So yeah, like it's not like I'm gonna say that they're doing bad or something, but the early start of the YAMA Esports is good, I guess.
All right, Hercules was trying to initiate a battle here, but Lux will maintain the distance. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, I guess that's Void, facing a hard time against Incon. While 1v1 situation between Dash and Hybrid, both of the players are sustaining a lot with their regeneration of HP, and that's the first turtle being spawned in the land of Dawn.
But it's not good to miss the early phase with the Yuzhong, especially for his passive, and the regeneration of Yuzhong is far better than Elise. Elise is a pure late gamer, so it's better not to mess with him. All right, so Kia is already there, trying to take the crabs and just getting quite ready for the turtle, and Kaja looks already there also to get some vision for his team, and I guess they won't go for the turtle fight. I mean, seems like Kia is not, like don't have the intent to give a fight. Okay. So already there is a win-win with the damages coming forward, the Phoenix Strike, and the first blood will taken down by Kia, and the secret Yami and Hercules taken by, in the meantime, Hybrid. This time the kill of the Kia. Like it was a 2-1 trade from the YAMA Esports versus Cockatiel Supremacy.
Yeah, both of the teams losing their jungle. That's a kidnap against Incon, and the kill once again getting secured by Win-Win. Win-Win with already 2 kills and 1 assist. Okay, he is having 100% teamfight participation at this moment. Maybe another fight will break out towards the turtle pit. We can see lots of players are interested in that turtle contest, obviously.
So I would like to mention a few more things. That is, like here, Void just forcefully, forcefully make him to take a recall, and that is a bad thing for YSS. Like if you're just forcing your gold laner to take recall, then not only you were just losing the lane for some times, but also you were just losing tons of gold. So it is a bad situation, and pressurizing in the gold lane is one of the most core objective of this game. So Incon took a recall once, so it could be a little bit troublesome for him. And okay, so the whole team, I mean, there is Hercules and Sorin will be there in the golden. No, I guess they're just putting some intent in the mid lane. And also there's a Kia, and Dash is also waiting in the bush will try to give a little bit assassination to Win-Win. But I'm not quite sure about that. Maybe they'll just focus to their lanes and to their objectives to taking the farm.
Okay, so early Hunter Strike being completed by Kia and Hybrid too. I mean, Hybrid is, most of the users don't usually go with the full Hunter Strike, right? But maybe they are comfortable this time on. They just go for the Fury Hammer and maybe towards the War X. And after that, if they are with the comfortable lead, they might go for Hunter Strike, or if they are on the losing side, they might go for some defensive item. But maybe YAMA Esports is very comfortable with that Yuzong. They are going for early Hunter Strike, or maybe it's because of the nerf of Warwick's, which happened a few patches ago.
Mhm. But still, Warx is still worthy enough for the
Yeah.
fighters and those whoever just play fighter. So yeah, still Warx is worthy enough for the fighters. Okay, so here we go. The slashes are coming from Soyo, but not enough to take down the mighty Black Dragon. While Requiem in the meantime might be in trouble, and yes, here has been taken down, and Hybrid as well for Dash. And okay, so the dogfight is coming on. Guinevere versus Elise, and Dash is taken down by Yabe.
Yeah, meanwhile, in the turtle pit, I guess both of the mid laner and roamers, they are trying to make the space for their junglers. They are trying to open up the vision before their junglers approaches the turtle pit there. But gold laners, they are not joining the fight. They are just trying to clear up the minion wave. Maybe we might be able to see Void. That's the glorious pathway. Yabe will be the one to secure the turtle, while Sorin is hitting lots of damage with those feather they strike, and Incon will be the one to securing the kill against Lux.
Yeah, it could be his time, like securing one kill while giving us some goals. All right, so I guess that there is a Hercules is here. Will try to isolate or maybe just try to gank carry like Void. All right, Guinevere trying to make some position, but no, not enough intent, because here Lux is just trying to like willing to just take quite a few good vision for, especially trying to keep his eyes on high-lows. Like, he don't want to lose his marksman, especially, like, don't want to lose Void. Okay, so there's a dogfight is going on the top lane. Hybrid versus Alice. Like, Dash.
Oh,
In the bot
we
lane,
might.
something is coming up.
Yeah, we are smelling some battle here.
Yeah,
Lux
yeah.
is taking out some boosts. Four of the players have already rotated towards the bottom lane from Cockatiel Supremacy. Meanwhile, we can see Hybrid is cutting lane. There's the glorious pathway drop down against Lux. Lux will get ganked up here. They will not leave even if that's a roamer. We are gonna feast on him.
Yeah, that was a perfect position. Perfect position for Sorin. Like, he just used his ultimate for like a safe distance. Like, that is what the pro Forza player does. Like, if you just make a bad position, then you might be in trouble, especially whenever there's a Yuzhong in your opponent. And you were just casting your ultimate standing somewhere else. So whatever you do, just save somewhere, stand somewhere safe to cast the full potential of the Feather Air Strike. All right, so now there's like 4 kills and a 5 for the YAMA esports. Almost quite same, looks same enough. Okay, so let's have a look on the itemization because it's only 7 minutes past.
Oh, but maybe a fight have weakened there. Feather Day Strike will be cancelled there with the Petrify once again. But Wings by Wings will be handy enough to make himself safe there. But still, we can see Highway roaming on the clouds. But Daz, he is still sustaining a lot. There's Lux getting melted away. And Daz with the Wrath of the Phoenix. Sorry, that was the Spawn of the Ruin. I mean, in any of the game, if there's Elise and Zayden in the same game, I mistake the ultimate names for both of the picks.
Yeah, I also do that. Never mind, there's a lot of dances going on, but it will get reset, I guess. And here we go. Like, the Hercules has been down. It will be a little bit troublesome for Team Cockatiel Supremacy to take down the situation against the YAMA esports. So, all right. So, this might be in trouble. And here we go. Dash to the Lord. And in the meantime, Yabe has been taken down as well by Incon. That was a great team fight. Like, you didn't lose your jungler, but still, somehow, the Lord is taken down by this Elise. I mean, Dash, I don't know, like was Yabe missing his retribution or something like that, or maybe just he was it was in cooldown. I don't know. Like, I wasn't quite sure about that.
Yeah, anyways, the very first initiation from Lux, where he didn't get any kind of follow back, was the problem, I guess, where they messed up this turtle fight, Lord fight. Anyways, the Lord is marching from the bottom lane. We can see the pressure from top lane. Feather Day Strike once again getting cancelled here. Incon is trying for the flank from the mid lane. Tier 1 turret. Okay, top lane is being pushed by the minions. I guess YAMA Esports is going to give away the tier 1 turret from the top lane. They are not taking any risks if there can be someone lurking inside the bushes.
Anyways, so here we go. The glorious pathway from Hercules. I guess they will try to put some damage here, and the Violet Quim. And Incon has been taking down Sorin as well in the meantime. And Dash might be in trouble. And yes, that is taken down by Void. The speedy light will was enough to take him down. Especially we all know carry player does very well against tanky heroes with the Sea Halberd and the DHS. So I'd like to see the itemization. So before that, let's have a look on the instant replay once again. Like there was the early glorious pathway which was quite unnecessary for Hylas, for Hercules, and there was a Wrath of the there was a like Phoenix Wrath and Sorin in the taken down by in the meantime, like it was like Hercules was surely with a glorious pathway, and that was quite unnecessary. Like that is a reason of that, like they lose the team fight. So let's look on the itemization because we are lacking of it. It's been 10 minutes, 11 minutes. All right, so here we go. The Trinity for Void, and in the other side, YSS, Hunter Strike with the Endless Battle, and Sorin with the Magic Penetration is coming on from his side. That is a Divine Glaive and Glowing One, and Zetian with the Glowing One, and that is, what is the name of the item? I just forgot. No, it's not Concentrated Energy. Sorry.
Anyways, looking at the itemization, I think the Varix isn't any, core item for using anymore, Like, look at that. He is with Hunter Strike and he is going for the Queen Swing with the Trainer Armor. No any Varix to be seen here. So I guess that's not meta anymore, or maybe that's not core item for using anymore. Okay, some few pokes there, and he was getting chased. Some few resources have been burned out for Cockatiel Supremacy. There's Hybrid trying to make the pressure on towards the top lane, and maybe the Lord Dance have already been initiated by Cockatiel Supremacy.
Yes, and sorry, never mind. That was a lightning tertian. Okay, so the Lord Dance here in the riverside, Land of Dawn. The Phoenix Strike is coming on for a win-win, just trying to push some damage. Already took a huge chunk of dash. Like maybe he's just playing mage, but that Magic Penetration does very well. Glorious Pathway. Yuzhong is quite restoring. Is taking down. And once again, Dash might be in trouble, and he is like giving a hell of a chance to Kia. Might able to save himself, and a Valid Requiem with the help of the wind. Okay, so the Winter Crown saves the day. That was a first-hand capability of Yabe. That was too insane. That was insane,
Yeah, obviously. Once again, another lockdown here against Hercules. Hercules will fall here. Hybrid going one-on-one against Kia. Kia is facing hard time facing against Hybrid. Obviously, an assassin, semi-assassin, and 5-2 will have hard time against Yuzong at any time.
Yes, absolutely. And here we go. Jim Khan just tried to clear the lane, but he just ended up losing another one. In the lane, and the lane is destroyed by carry. Okay, so Lowry's approaching from the mid lane. Definitely, it's a Rage Lord, not over Rage Lord, but it's a Rage Lord, So they will just try to pressurize in the top lane because Incon is already there, and Hybrid, if he just managed to petrify Incon, then it will be easily gets slain by the petrification of the Yuzhong and the first and second skill combo. And then the mid lane, the whole team is just quite busy to take down the Lord. It won't be that easy. Look at the huge chunk is taken by the tower, by the Lord. The fight has been taken. Glorious Pathway by the rare strike for Sorin. Taking the safe place, keeping the safe distance. Not gonna die this time.
Yeah, meanwhile, Kia is trying to be sneaky here towards the top lane. He is going for the split push, but he is getting chased. That's the Wrath of the Phoenix. His positioning have been revealed, but with lots of mobility, he is still trying to keep up with the pace. Kia is going for kill, even if he has to die, but he won't be able to secure any kill there. He had been taken down.
Yeah, like he was being a little bit sneaky right now because they just lose almost every single tier 1 and 2 from the both sides, especially just one. Like the one tier 2 is left. Once again, there's a fight. The Glorious Pathway for Hercules, just trying to zone them out and just not letting them to give a touch to the mid lane, because if they lose this one, then they might lose the access of the whole map.
Yeah, obviously. And there was nice utilization of the ultimates coming up from Cockatiel Supremacy, and the damage was commendable. Locks, he was getting melted. I mean, he lost his more than 50% of SP with just 2 strike of Feather Strike. Is
Yeah.
he not um, with the with any kind of magical defense like Athena Shield or even the Radiant Armor?
Yeah, we have to check it out. Okay, so there's a Predator Strike once again. And there's a Phoenix Wrath, and this time Divine Judgment does the job very well, and this time they look secure the kill of Swarin, and Dash as well in the meantime has been taken down. They're outnumbering the situation, and once again they just lose the fight at 6 seconds is left to respawn the Rage Lord in the Land of Dawn, and I guess they will just go for the tier 2 of the top lane, and definitely will try for the mid one as well. Okay, so now all the defense is taking down Divine Judgment, try to isolate Hercules, Valerie Climb once again, and Kia has been taken down, and in the meantime, the inhibitor of the mid lane, and also, okay, so the mid and the top is gone. By the rare strike to clear the lane. Oh, never mind. They just done this job very well. They did whatever they needed. They took 3 of them, and they just took down the inhibitors mid and top, and now they're just taking down the Rage Lord. Like, it was a complete set of perfection.
Yeah, obviously. And now YAMA Esports, I don't think they'll be losing this game anymore, as they have already made a huge gap between them. They have already managed to take down lots of inhibitors. There's just the bottom lane ones that's left for Cockatiel Supremacy. Once again, looking at the itemization, okay, I think Yahweh, he's playing that Guinevere just to tank, just to initiate the battle and leave the damage for his teammates to deal. He's just going in, he's picking up some players with a violent requiem and just freezing himself. Now that the Lord is already inside the base of Cockatiel Supremacy, the fight has been started here. Void with 1 kill, he's looking for more. Kia is still trying his base to defend the base. Feather they strike having initiated here. Once again, another feat of violent requiem with the lockup against the player. Once again, another petrification towards the back lane. However, he is zoning out all of the players, but Soren is looking for that kill against Hybrid, but Hybrid with that sustainability will not fall here. He's driving into the base, but is still sustaining, and that's the game. Number 4 taken down by team YAMA Esports.
That was a perfection from the side of team YAMA Esports. The Nepali team does very well, played very well in the 4th game, and now it is 2-2 from the both side. The way they maneuvered the situation, it was totally amazing. Like a plausible, a complete hats off for the Nepali side. They have played very well, proven themselves why they are in the final. For the very first moment, I thought like the game will be, took the favor from the side of team Cockatiel Supremacy, but everything just ended up very badly from their side. Collapse, especially in the very last moment, whenever they just lost their Isan Shen. I mean, in their marksman, I was having a very bad thought. Like, I guess they won't survive this game, and Hercules tried to buy some time for his team by executing that necessary glorious pathway whenever the Lord was approaching from the mid lane, but that wasn't enough. But still, in the very last moment, the fight they have gave to survive, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't far enough for them. The base has been locked, and they just overcome the situation very well. From the very first beginning, if we just see the statistic of this match and talk about the snowball, the early favor was in the side of the team Cockatiel Supremacy. But after that, after 3 or 4 moments, the situation is totally controlled by the YAMA Esports side. And the very last moment, it was complete in their favor, and the game was completely torn apart from their side. They snatched it away. But in the very last moment, they just try to give a fight. But like what else you can do whenever your Nexus is all open. It was broadly open. There is no hands that I usually say. I usually